5 p.m. Eastern. I will be doing my live stream. Monday through Friday is really busy. It's very chaotic, and there's days where like I just can't like do the streams. Every day is very busy for myself. Content wise, again, we're gonna try to do 3 days a week on content unless a viral clip takes off on YouTube. Then I think what I'll do is, and then maybe upload the other content on the other social platforms. But YouTube is my main platform. I like to upload social, and TikTok, I kind of want to start switching over to something else type of content. I think I kind of want to use TikTok more for IRL type of content. I'm thinking that's what I want to do. My main page, I want to like maybe do Fortnite tips and things, suggestions, advice type stuff, maybe some IRL content. I'm going to be exploring different content on my main TikTok page and just see how it goes. And I'm not going to put Fortnite content up there anymore. So if you're into the Fortnite stuff, I'll still be streaming mostly probably once a week, maybe twice a week over there. We'll see how it goes. And those streams are going to be really, really short. I want to keep TikTok streams no more than an hour and a half to 2 hours and everything. And all around for streaming, I want to keep it under 4 hours realistically. If I could do two hours, maybe 3, it really depends on the day and how I feel, to focus on like family stuff, focus on like content stuff, focus on other areas of my life, and niche back a little bit, and like just try to plan out what I want to do on streams. Like, how do I want to approach it? What are my topics I want to start talking about on here? Do I want to like do gaming with IRL content? Do I want to do straight up Fortnite, or do I want to do a mix of things? Because I've seen content creators who do streaming and they do Fortnite, and they have a just chatting section on here, and they just talk like I'm talking right now, and just talk about whatever is on somebody's mind. And that's something I kind of start wanting doing as well. So some of this is going to change, some of it will not change. We're just going to slowly integrate it into the streams, slowly integrate different type of content, and just see how this plays out. I'm not going to push it. I'm not going to push it because like I said, I'm very small content creator. I'm not really had much success in the numbers and everything, and there's many reasons probably for that. Somebody in my community said it's because I take too many breaks. I have not been on a break in a while, so I don't think that's the reason. That was last year. I can't even remember my last break. I usually give like a week off if something's really happening, and I take that week off and deal with what I need to deal with. But other than that, I keep my streams pretty on track, so I don't think it's really because I'm off doing it. I think gaming's kind of taken a turn for like a different thing. It's not as popular as it once was, and I do believe that that it's just not what it was. And I think IRL content is starting to take off. I see a lot more IRL gamers going into it and everything, so it's very unique, it's very interesting. I've seen a new trend in editing and stuff. People are now becoming clippers, meaning somebody's doing like an in real life type of stream, or a type of vlogging their life type footage. Then the clipper or editor goes in and finds what is really trending within that content or stream, and they clip it, and then they just do simple edits for the individual. And it's very simple stuff actually, and that's starting to become a massive thing in area online. So I've seen people start fan pages, like they'll have their main like social account, and then they'll go ahead and like make a fan page account for themselves. And so that's like, it'll say like fan page clips or something along those lines, a fan page or whatever, and then they'll just like double upload. And it's kind of weird how it works. And then like some people are using WAP to be clippers, but that's in the mass editors clippers stuff, and then you just submit it to WAP. I've just a lot of different things. I've started seeing changes since probably the beginning of the year. I've known about this, but more recently it's starting to really take off. I want to say maybe I've noticed it more in a month and a half. I've noticed a lot of big changes and stuff in my content feeds and social feeds. It's just showing more and more of this, and I'm not even looking for this stuff. I've always been interested in short form media, not long form media exactly, and I'm okay doing short form. Maybe one day I'll dip my toes into, if it's long form, it has to depend on what type of long form I'm gonna do. if I'm doing long form editing and stuff, because I do like long form, but I don't think I like it in gaming too much, because I feel like there's in certain niches in gaming, it's a different way of telling a story, different effects that go into it, and so forth. And if I'm to get into long form, like account stuff, it may be wedding videos and stuff. It could be easily that. I may do like talking head. I could easily go back to technology editing, because that's something I specialized for like 3 or 4 years of doing tech video content, and I'm comfortable with that type of editing. For long form, I have not found exactly where I want to be within long form content editing. What it comes down to is like I have to figure out what I'm comfortable with in the long run and go from there. But I know long form gaming is not exactly my forte, and I cannot wait to like do that journey when it's time to go into like video editing and short form editing. I'm comfortable with, very comfortable with, and that's kind of where I'm leaning into right now, changing my content. And I may actually start using the more Articskyfox, maybe not as a variety content, because I got so heavily involved in editing and like I understand it completely. I'm wondering if I should like and do log form video editing tutorials, simple tutorials on DaVinci Resolve. See where that goes. I don't know if anyone would be interested in that, but I'm thinking of using my more Articskyfox for maybe playing around type of content also. And I want to know what the rest of this year and definitely 2026 brings, because I think it's going to be a growing type of environment for myself as a content creator, as a streamer, as a video editor in the making.